Morning.
How's it going?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Had a good sleep?
Yeah, tired, oh bloody hell.
Yeah.
When I woke up this morning, should have booked it for 11.
Were you hoping it was 11?
No, I wasn't when I messaged you because I was like, oh, now I'm already up.
Might as well start it.
Yeah, but if you had said it was, I would have just taken a nap.
Okay.
How was your sleep?
Was it alright? Oh yeah, the camera's already recording, by the way, just for us set it up. So there's a camera there and there.
Cool.
So everyone that's watching, this is Danilo.
Hi there, guys.
We're gonna go and do a mock test today, yeah?
Yep.
So, how are you feeling after yesterday's lesson?
I'm feeling more confident, definitely. I feel like we were able to work on, especially on the carriageway. So I felt like we was able to work on things that I needed to work on. Yeah. So I'm getting more and more confident because I feel like it's not necessarily that it's like new, but it's like that refresher. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's definitely good timing. Especially. So
some of the things that came up yesterday.
Yeah.
Are you kind of clear on that now? Some of the mistakes that were made. So
yeah.
Like in a meeting situation when there's an oncoming vehicle and you have to go around an obstacle.
Yeah.
And they're coming towards you.
Yeah.
Who's going to have priority in that situation?
If they're coming, it's them.
Yeah. So you have to wait for them. Yeah. Pedestrian crossings. If somebody's crossing on a zebra crossing, even though it's an island. Yeah. What are you going to do? Wait for them. Yeah. And if it's not a zebra crossing but it's an island,
I can just go. I don't have to wait for them.
Unless they
step on that.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. And if somebody's going past you as you're reversing, let's say you're doing a maneuver. Wait for them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, any questions before we go to the test center?
No.
Yeah. So the plan is just we're gonna have a quick drive to the test center. We'll start the mock test there. Okay. Yeah. So once we're there, so right now it's not a mock test, it's just driving there. Yeah. Yeah. But once we get there, then we'll go into like test mode. And then we can see what happens on the mock test. Yeah. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
All right. So when you're ready. The hill assist is back on, by the way, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Sorry, man, you way?
No.
Okay. Good. Let's go left at the end, please. And take the next road on the left, please. We'll go left again, please. If you're feeling a bit cold or something, you can change the heating settings if you want to. Are you alright for now?
Yeah, I'm alright. I think you know what? That's what I'll speak to Anna about. I think the mask helps because you're breathing in
the heat,
warm air.
Yeah, let's go left. Yeah. It's just my seat.
Alright.
It sounds worse than it actually was. busy out here.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be quiet still.
I think the only people that are sleeping on my bench. Everyone else is active.
Yeah. So what mirror do you want to check there, just as you go around this bus?
Right.
Yeah. The traffic lights, let's turn right, please. We'll look to your left mirror before you do that as well. So anytime you go in any direction, you want to check that mirror first.
Okay.
Even if it's a little bit, yeah? Because imagine if there was like a big truck next to you there. You hadn't noticed it. Would you signal here or not?
Yeah.
So I know some people around here think this is like straight.
Yeah. Because that when you said that, I started thinking, oh yeah, but it's not. Because sometimes you get that road that you can only go one way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then.
Got any plans for today?
Nah,
Chilling.
I'm just chilling, yeah.
Yeah. It's the good weather, good kind of weather for chilling.
Yeah, exactly. It's not warm enough that makes you want to leave, and it's cold that you can just relax.
It's not too cold though. Like last night, I didn't feel that cold compared to like the other nights. I don't know. It felt a bit warmer.
I think it wasn't as windy. I think that's what it was.
That's all it was.
Yeah. Well, for me anyway, I was thinking to myself, usually, because usually I sleep with the window open anyway.
Even in winter.
Even in winter.
Wow. you got money.
Nah, do you know what it is? I don't even turn the heating on in my room.
Really?
Yeah, I like.
Is your house like really well insulated? Has to be if you can have the heating off and have your heating and your window open as well.
I just crack the window open a little bit. It's not like, do you know what I mean? But
I think from around here it's 30 because there's no more signs now. Yeah, so you can start going a bit quicker now. But I think soon they'll put a sign because that 20 sign that was there, that wasn't there like years ago. Yeah. So maybe gradually they're gonna put a sign to let us know that it's changed.
I like to have that
breezy, fresh air.
Yeah. My girl always complains though. She's like, oh, it's too cold. But
you're one of the people you don't really feel cold.
I don't really feel cold like that. No. Like, that's what you were saying now. If you're feeling cold, I'm good.
I think it was toasty.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, with me, any bit of cold, I'll feel it.
But that's the thing. It's weird for me because I'm not like a cold type person. But in summer, I don't really get hot like that either. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know sometimes I'll be in situations that people are like taking off layers and doing this, doing that, and I'm just like, I'm still like in my little hoodie.
Your body just kind of regulates the temperature throughout the year.
I'm a hybrid.
That's good. So I see like that situation there with that guy crossed. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you want to just cover your brake. Yeah. Be ready for the other guy, but you see he was waiting for you, wasn't he? Yeah. Because he knows that you can't cross there with you coming towards him. Yeah. But what you want to be careful of, though, see how you were talking just now. You want to be careful with your hands because you're using your hands a lot. So what this guy might see is he will see you moving your hands.
And you think I'm talking to them?
Yeah, like he's telling you to cross. So whenever you see people that are waiting for you or something, be really careful what you do with your hands. Yeah. As we approach this roundabout, let's use the middle lane, please. Safe going to the other lane. Yeah. And then back to that lane, please, when it's safe. Always signal first, so don't go into the lane and then signal. Okay. You signal first and then change the lane.
Signal, wait a little bit and then...
Exactly, yeah. Because even though there was no one behind us, think about those guys that were in the queue.
Yeah, they could have just...
Yeah, they don't expect you to just change lanes there, yeah? Get used to going into the left lane when it's safe as well. It's like now it's more than one lane. That's it. Very good. We've got 2 roundabouts coming up. We're going to turn right at both of them, please. So right and then right, yeah? Please. Don't know if you can feel it, but sometimes you're lifting the clutch a little bit too high. Yeah. It's just like probably like a centimetre or so too high. Yeah. Which is why it's like jerky. And if you do it any higher, you can stall it, so be careful. You felt it?
Yeah, I felt it. And I was like, oh, I need to. Because at first in the beginning I thought maybe I wasn't gassing enough. Then I was like, no, it's the clutch.
It's the clutch, yeah. As soon as you turn the heating off, straight away it feels freezing.
Breezy.
Not even breezy, just cold. Because we have all the windows closed. Because it's literally, if you have any window open, it's like Arctic in there.
See, I don't know. I might just be weird, to be fair. But
and my mum's house though is different because it's one of those new builds.
Right.
So it saves the heat. Nice, our building's old, so it lets the heat in out straight away.
See, my house is not. I mean, you see my house. It's not like a new building. Do you know what I mean? So it's big, but we did change windows.
So I think that helps recently, a lot.
Yeah, and I felt a big change. I was thinking to myself, rah. So I might need to have the window open a bit more now. But yeah, so it's definitely a huge improvement. I'd say that. So maybe
just by the windows.
Yeah, just by the windows. So I was gonna say maybe if, for example, you're having mad insulation problems, just maybe have a look at changing the windows.
Then that would help.
Because it's a new seal, do you know what I mean? It's a new seal, new everything, new fresh, and they have to touch up the detailing here and there, which sometimes with time it gives.
You don't even realise.
Exactly. And it helps with the isolation. Big time.
So even there, check your right mirror. Because you see we're driving along, but then to go around the parked cars, we had to go a bit left. So I'm sorry, a bit right, didn't we?
Yeah.
So just get used to just training your body, just check that side first before you. Yeah. Fast. So 2 problems there. We've got a speed bump and we couldn't see behind that bus.
Yeah.
Did you see that was crossing?
The zebra? Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, you don't want to go that fast towards it, especially if you can't see one side of it, yeah? Can we follow signs for Collindale, please?
Getting all the chinks out of the armor now.
They might as well.
When it comes to
the raw stuff.
Yeah, and the real stuff. I'm like,
all ironed out, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling myself anyway.
Which way are we going here?
Right.
Slow, you need to remember it's the 30 here, yeah. So if it's clear, I don't know if you noticed, but even when you turned, you're going a bit slow there as well when you're checking your mirrors and stuff. Yeah. So you don't want to continue going slow when the road is clear. Yeah. Use this bus lane if you wanted to.
I didn't see the time, so I'll
check this one here. We should turn in left at the lights as well. Yeah, to the signal. So it's a good idea to check the bus lane times all the time as you drive through, yeah?
Yeah, because I saw it, but then I was like, oh, I didn't pay attention to the time, so I thought, let me just go safe than sorry.
Because especially because we're turning left as well, we want to be left in quite early, isn't it? We want to be in the left lane early. But if you haven't seen the sign,
no, it makes sense because I was just thinking out as you're saying that. If, for example, someone was turning left as well now, and they had used the bus lane, now the lane that I should have used.
Exactly. Now it's hard for you to go in that lane.
Yeah.
Took the words out of my mouth. Because your test is 11 something, right?
Yeah, 11 or
so, yeah. So most bus lanes are out of use at that time. So you can use them.
Out of use, oh right.
Like, they're not in
so I can use it.
Most of them, so you need to check them before you go in it, yeah?
But that's not like an issue though, is it? If I didn't use it, or is it like a command or something?
It can be an issue depending on what happens.
Right. So if the bus lane was empty, then I'm adding to traffic by taking the right lane.
Not just so much adding to traffic, but there's been a situation where this was on a dual carriageway though, so maybe it was a bit different as well. Where instead of using the bus lane, he was using the right lane on the right.
Right.
And then people undertaking him now using the bus lane. So then it became a serious fault.
Right. Because then you're making people
undertake.
Yeah.
Next traffic lights, we're turning right, please.
See, now I saw exactly what you meant about the jerking thing.
That guy on the
That guy, he did this. I was thinking, is he gonna come in?
I thought you didn't see that.
I was thinking, what?
Yeah. So imagine on the dual carriageway. It's much worse because you're going fast.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the guy next to you does that. It's gonna be really scary.
Because then because if I'm doing this, they also have to react super quick.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Let's signal here as well. Maybe we're turning it. That's why even on the dual carriageway as well, before you signal, you check your mirrors, because if you signal someone's next to you, that's also, it has the same effect as someone like kind of swerving next to you.
Because you signal because they have to,
because I think you're gonna go into them as soon as you signal, isn't it? So that's why you check our mirrors first, and if somebody's right next to you, you wouldn't signal straight away. You would wait for a bit until they're a bit further.
Yeah. Because then you automatically assume that the signal is relevant to you as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that they're gonna go to.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Because I'm thinking, if I was in their shoes, what would you interpret as?
Roundabout, we're going to go straight second exit. Quite a big roundabout. It's got two lanes almost in there, so you want to position yourself more left as you go. And then we'll take the next road on the right, please. Turn left at the roundabout. Look at the sign on the left here. So stop. Come on, keep more left. Yeah. You see that sign on the left?
Yeah. All right.
Those guys, they're already having a little beef themselves, I think.
Yeah.
So don't go in there and make it worse. Just wait here for that car to come through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the sign when I before I said it?
I saw a sign, I didn't see the sign. But I think that, to be fair, personally, I'd make that a bit bigger because, like, in the place that you are now, you don't know what kind of sign this is.
Exactly.
It could have been like a don't litter sign for all I know.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones. If you don't drive around here, you won't know what that is.
Right. Yeah. Because I was just about to say that. I don't think we've come here like on this.
Oh, because most of the times we're going Mill Hill. That's why this is okay. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, what is
this is the Hendon test centre here.
Right. Okay.
Because most of the times we're in Mill Hill, right?
Yeah.
Let's turn left here, please. Yeah. So if you come in the other way, it'll be the opposite sign saying people coming this way have priority. Yeah.
Right.
Keep it really slow in here, 'cause this is where the test centre is. So if people doing tests here, we don't want to get in their way, okay? Keep it really slow. Yeah, let's just go straight on. It looks busy in there. So the test centre is in there, but we'll go straight down that way, yeah? Don't want to get in anybody's way. Keep it really slow. We're looking for a space that we might have to go all the way to the end, yeah? But just go slowly, please. Go slowly. Just stop here for a sec. Stop. I think that little 500 over there, someone's coming out of there. Hopefully she'll drive out, then we can reverse in there next to that big black car. Give her a sec. So do you have any questions before we begin the mock? Because once we get into test mode, I won't be able to help you too much.
Just trying to think. I don't think so.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's go forward now.
Yeah.
Look around fully. So what we'll do, I don't think there's anyone in that little car I was thinking of. Is there one in there, is there? So we're going to go there and then reverse into the space next to this car.
Which little car you took from?
Yeah.
There's someone here?
Yeah, there isn't no one there. I thought someone was in there, but turn that way. We'll reverse in here, yeah?
Oh, in here?
Yeah, please. Yeah. Oh, you can make it difficult for yourself now by doing that.
I thought you wanted me to park up here. Oh,
no,
you want to
reverse in? Yeah, reverse into that space.
All right. I see what you mean now.
Yeah, you can do it still, just you need to reverse back, yeah. Clutch down, please. Using your brake too much there, yeah. No more left because you've got lots of room now on the left side. You don't want to go left, yeah? Left. You don't want to. Careful of that curb on the left, on the right there. One of my learners burst a tyre there one time.
Really? What, on this curb?
It was one of these ones, yeah, but in this car park as we were coming out. Because you see, I don't know if you can see how sharp they are.
Oh yeah.
We've got room on the side, haven't we? No, you're around that side, you've got plenty of room now. So even secure the copies. So even if you've got plenty of room there, be careful you're coming out that you don't turn too sharply, okay?
Yeah.
There's also that curb over there as well. We'll come out in a minute.
Okay.
So I'm just going to get the paperwork for the mock test. Cool. And then we can begin it, yeah?
Cool.
So remember, I'm not Mark when I come back, I'm someone else, yeah? Right,
so this would be where the parking will probably be?
No. It will be in that bit what I said to you is on the left.
Oh, it will be in the actual centre?
I don't want to go in there because too many people are doing the test. I don't want to get in their way. Small car park.
Yeah.
But on the test day, we'll go in there and then have a practice coming out.
Okay.
Yeah?
Come on, my guy. The guy just did. He reversed in here to then come out. Is that something that they would do in a test?
No.
I was thinking if he was having his exam or not.
No, they don't come down here on the test. It's just people practicing. Okay, so the test is going to last approximately 38 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to be driving on different roads. At all times, I like you to follow the road ahead, unless signs say otherwise.
Oh.
We're going to be doing about 20 minutes of independent driving. And then we'll do a reverse maneuver as well, yeah? At all times, I like to follow the road ahead. If I want you to turn left or right, I'll tell you in plenty of time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll also do one show me question, but will be one that you're familiar with, yeah? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So when you're ready, let's drive towards the right there, please. Who are you waiting for?
The truck, because I thought he was going to back into something.
right, please. Roundabout, let's turn right, please. Turn left. Roundabout, we're going to turn left, first exit, please. Traffic lights, we're turning right, yeah. ready, can you reverse back 3 car lengths, please, keeping reasonably close to the pavement. Thank you. And then drive on, please, when you're ready. Take the next road on the right, please. Can you pull over on the left in a safe place?
Sorry, what's that?
Pull over on the left in a safe place, please. Thank you. We're going to start independent driving now, okay?
Yep.
At the end of this road, turn right. Then we'll take the first left. And then traffic lights, turn right.
Right, traffic lights, right.
Can you repeat that for me, please?
So right, then left, and traffic lights, right.
Correct. Remember, you can ask if you're not sure, but ask in plenty of time so I
Okay.
can confirm whether or not it's that turn, yeah? When you're ready. follow signs forward green, please. Follow signs for Mill Hill, please. Road on the right, please. Let's turn right, please. Roundabout, turn left, please. Go towards where that blue car's gone, yeah? Pull over on the left, please. Thank you, and drive on please when you're ready. safe. Can you show me how to open and close your window, please? Turn left at the end. Just driving towards the right over there, yeah? Yeah, stop anyway. Okay. And switch the engine off. Okay, just give me a second.
Can I stretch my legs?
Yeah, of course. When you ready, mate?
My uncle had the same bike in Brazil.
Okay. Honda.
Yeah, same colour and everything.
Nice. How do you feel that went?
I think it was alright. I could have done, I think, a few things a bit smoother, but I think, to me anyway, there was nothing serious. Yeah.
Okay. There is one serious.
Okay.
Possibly, could have been two, but it was one.
Okay.
Probably don't realise it, but you know on the dual carriageway when you've turned right into the dual carriageway for the first time, what was the speed limit there? Don't know if you remember.
I don't remember.
It was 50, so you're going quite fast, but it changed to 40. So I said to you, we're going to turn right at the next traffic lights.
Yeah.
And it's changed to 40. I don't think you realised. Was on that bend, there was a van that started. No, didn't you feel that was quite fast on that bend, or you felt like it was okay?
I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember what I felt at the time because it tends to feel like it's quite fast anyway to me when you're already on a bend. But I didn't feel like because I didn't see the change of speeds. I just thought if this is a 50 and I'm on like a 45.
He was doing nearly 50.
Nearly 50, yeah.
Yeah, which you can't do in a 40, yeah?
Okay.
So that was the serious.
Shoot.
You got 5 minors.
Okay. What was that?
One for gears. You know you moved off from the dual carriageway in second.
Yeah.
And then you had to kind of slow down a bit to go back into one.
Yeah.
Luckily you moved off properly, because if you imagine you try to move off in 2 onto a dual carriageway, what could happen is you get into the lane.
What to stall?
You might stall in the middle of the lane, and then remember on that section is 40 there, so people could come flying towards you, and you're just stopped in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, that was one that I was like, because I remember I was approaching it, and I wasn't gonna slow down fully, but then I was like, it's a giveaway, it's a hard stop.
Yes.
And I was like, shoot. But then I didn't change.
I had my foot near the brake there because I thought you were going to try to go in there straight away.
Yeah,
but I think you realised you couldn't do that, wasn't it? Yeah. Because it wasn't like a slip road.
Yeah, exactly.
It was basically like give way sign there.
Yeah.
And you had to stop and check it out and then carry on,
yeah?
Yeah.
Was that a serious or was that a minor?
It was a minor because you sorted it out, but you obviously could potentially be a serious if you had stalled, yeah?
Yeah.
Or if you're taking really long to sort it out and then move off slowly. Because remember, in 2, you're not going to get that pickup speed.
Yeah,
as you would do with 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember just after the right reverse, we've turned now and then we started independent driving, and then there was a lady at the end of the road and you were like...
Yeah. I was supposed to go.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do in that situation?
I was supposed to carry on because she hadn't stepped to the road or nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
But I just thought, because I'm going to stop anyway, and she's not going to be able to cross.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me let her
It wasn't so much that you stopped for her, it was your hand telling her to go. That's the fault.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, you could have just... Because you're communicating together, isn't it? Making eye contact and stuff. Yeah, I think she was waiting anyway. But if you feel like she was gonna cross and then you were gonna stop anyway, and there's nothing behind us, just do what you're doing and then let her cross in her own time.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell her to cross.
Ah, right.
She'll cross when she's ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought she was waiting for me to say like, can I cross something? And I was like, yeah.
You don't want to tell people to cross. You don't want that responsibility because Remember, you're driving this car, another person could be driving another car or a bike.
Yeah.
They haven't seen this lady, you've told her to go now, she's trusting you as a driver, thinking, oh great, this guy's obviously he's looking out for me, he's looked out for any other cars, and then she'll cross. You need to let them make up their own minds when they cross, okay? So you never use your hands to tell pedestrians to cross.
Okay.
Signals, there was one time we were turning right onto the dual carriageway. Sorry, do you mind turning the engine back on? It's kind of... I told you I get cold. Sorry. You're okay though? It's not too
good.
hot, yeah?
I'm good.
So yeah, we were turning right onto the dual carriageway, and it was like we were in 2 lanes as we were approaching the turn. And you've signalled right to go into the right lane. Yeah. But you've left your signal on the whole time, and there were roads in between the dual carriageway and where we were, yeah? So you got a fault for that. Luckily there's no one really confused about where you're going. And then as you come off this roundabout as well.
Yeah, I saw you was going to change.
Yeah,
and I was like,
luckily there's no one there. If there was someone there, that would have been a serious, yeah? There was a situation like that as well, but it wasn't... Do you remember before you got to the dual carriageway where you were moving off in 2? And the lady nearly came out in front of you just before? Do you know why she did that? No. So it was kind of her fault as well, because obviously we've just turned.
When you was like that?
Yeah, when she said sorry, because she put her hand out saying sorry about that, because she'd realised we've turned, we've got a left signal on because we've just come off a roundabout. That's why. And there wasn't really like much time for you to cancel your signal, because you've just turned and then she saw your signal and tried to come out. In that situation, what you should do, like as in her position, if somebody's just turned, don't assume that they are signalling left to turn again. Yeah, exactly. You know, you've just turned on that dual off the roundabout.
And she came in way too hot. Like she just, because I remember by the time she stopped, her wheel was already like
just a bit over the give way. Yeah.
And I was like.
So be prepared for that as well, because obviously she's seen your signal. I think she's assumed that you're turning left there, even though you weren't, because there's a left straight away after you come off that road. And if you're not familiar with the area, you won't know that there's a left there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's for the minors. Just another thing, you didn't really get a fault for it, but it could have potentially been a serious fault even, yeah? As we were approaching the dual carriageway on the independent driving, so we've turned right at the end of that road where that lady told her to go, and we've taken the first left, the one that you nearly missed, and I said, do you remember where you're going? Yeah. On that road, you're going really fast towards the zebra crossing. There's a zebra crossing that right just before the lights. I don't know if you remember that, maybe you didn't even see it yet, but there was a zebra crossing there and you were approaching it really quickly. Luckily there was no one there. Because I was ready to brake there in case somebody was there, but luckily there was no one there. Could have been a problem if someone was there, yeah, so in general, if there are pedestrian crossings, just slow down.
Don't regardless,
rush. You handled some situations really well. So where that ambulance was going past us, where that bus was, that was really good. In the first place, do you need to signal to go around buses?
No. But I just thought for the guys behind to know what I'm doing, because I just thought maybe, I don't know.
Because you put the signal on before the ambulance even came.
No, because I was gonna overtake, and then I heard, I was like, so then that's when I tucked myself in, sort of thing.
But I mean, even in the first stage, you didn't need that signal on.
Okay.
But people around you expect you to be going around the bus anyway.
Okay.
So your position will tell people where you're going. So in that situation, it wasn't too bad because then people knew what you were trying to do, and the ambulance being in the way as well. But if there was a road, let's say there's a road on the right there,
yeah, people would have thought I was turning.
Especially pedestrians. Imagine pedestrians waiting to cross just beyond where the bus stop was. And then they've seen a signal. What would they think?
They think I'm going to turn.
They think you're turning, then they'll cross right in front of your car because they'll assume that you would have gone the other way. So just be careful of that as well.
So no need to signal if you're
not in normal situations, no, because you're already positioned to go around them. And people expect you to go around them anyway. But if in a situation where you're stuck or something, and then now you need to reinforce the fact that you are trying to come out of this spot, then you can put a signal on. On the dual carriageway, when you're turning, what lane should you aim for?
When I'm turning, what?
Let's say you've turned into a dual carriageway, because each time you've aimed for the right lane each time, then you ended up having to
come back. I know one time I went for the right because the left
on purpose.
Because the left and the middle was congested.
It was very congested.
Let me go to the right one. But I know because it is. I know it is left. But I just think sometimes, and maybe this is something I shouldn't, but just for convenience, going into the, like for example, for convenience going into the right, and then if it's safe, then start moving to the left.
So how's that convenient though?
Because
that's less convenient from where I'm thinking.
It's less convenient in the runner things, but I find it more convenient when, let's say, for
position wise, because you're already on the right.
Exactly. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but where you are, especially the ones that we've. You know the one where you went to the right on purpose, where there was traffic on the left and the middle. That one made sense because there was a bit of traffic on that side, and then if you went there, you probably would have been blocking up that side, isn't it? But the other ones where it was empty, where you're the lead car.
I could have just.
You should just, because remember you're the one that's in the lead. Just go for the left lane in the first place, and then that way you're not having to work your way. Because there was on that one where we went to the right on purpose because there was traffic. If you had carried on going that way, that was going the wrong way, because I remember that I was trying to get you to the left. There was a car on the left there as well. That's why I don't think you were going to the left at that point, were you? So remember I said to you, go to the left now. Because if there was no car then...
that was, because I was waiting for him to go, and then I was going to...
If there was no car then, you were just sticking to the middle, that would have been a serious. But because there was a car there, and I thought, okay, that's why maybe he's not in a rush to go left. But we're running out of time. That's why I said to you, we need to be in the left. But otherwise... It would be fine if there was cars on the left, and you're going at a normal pace. You don't really need to force your way back to the left in a rush like that. But because the route that we were taking was going towards the left side, that's why I was like, can you move to the left side?
Because that was my thought process. Because I saw that car was next to us, and I know he was going. So I was going to let him go, and then I was signaling already so that car behind knew. And it was quite far back anyway. But then I saw that she wasn't like picking up speed, so I thought, let me shift.
How did you find that route?
It was alright, to be fair. It wasn't there was nothing tricky. Do you know what I mean? I didn't find anything like, oh, what's going on, like do you know what I mean? There was nothing like,
not even the no entry road.
That one did. Do you know what? That one did, because I remember the other one we took, and I was like, then I saw the little sign, I was like, no, I'm gonna do that one again. That one did.
See, if you pay attention, you can't see these things. You see these things.
And then I remember the other one, I was like, no, I'm not doing this thing again. But
I saw you slowing down really early. I was like, okay, he thinks it's his turn. And then you saw it, and then you're like, okay. But no, that was good. How
do you think you went though, overall? I know there was.
I thought you went alright, because considering you only got 5 minors and 1 serious, I thought you went quite well.
And the serious, I feel like if I had noticed the
sign,
the speed limit thing, I wouldn't have done that one.
No,
100% I would have reduced it. It was just that I didn't. I think because I was so focused on, because you're on a high speed on a bend, I was so focused on the bend. Do you know
Let's
what I mean?
go back that way and I'll show you where that sign is.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions about this the result?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, one question I did have actually.
Yeah.
It was just a feeling for me anyway. But you know that time when we parked up on the left, we pulled up on the left, and then I switched the engine on and off.
It was already on.
Yeah, I thought so, but it felt weird to me.
So if you're not sure, press the gas. So like, press the gas now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you know it's on.
Yeah.
If you don't hear that, then you know it's off.
Yeah.
And then you can actually start it.
Because
do you know why it wasn't making that sound?
Uh.
Because you were turning it off, but then turning it back on straight again.
Yeah.
But it was still on the whole time. That's
Yeah.
why it wasn't like restarting. Because the whole time it was still on.
Yeah.
Then the only time you made that noise was because you turned it off for a bit and then you turned it back on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, let me turn it off and then I'll wait and then I'll turn it back on.
But the whole time when you were doing that, it was still on.
It was on.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking to myself. I was like, I have a feeling it's on, but it feels a bit different to other. For whatever reason, it felt a bit different to me, and I was like, I don't want to stall. Do you know what I mean? So let's restart.
Nah, it was already on.
Yeah.
On hills, just to get a tiny bit stronger bite to make your hill starts a bit smoother.
Okay.
Because you notice it's rolling back a tiny bit. Because I know you were concerned about that before. It wasn't enough for it to be a fault.
Yeah.
But if it was a steeper hill, then it might be a problem.
Yeah.
Just get a stronger bite. Make sure you can see the car at the back dip a little bit.
And then
more, that way you know you got definitely got enough power to go forward. Yeah.
And the speed as well. Make sure that I think on the hill is important to have a bit more gas. A bit more gas. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't speed, don't rush off.
Yeah,
no. Normally, but
that's what I meant. I meant the gas, not the speed.
Not the speed. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's reverse back a bit and then we'll drive. How are we gonna do this?
That's what I'm thinking just now. You reckon I can maybe reverse a bit to that side and then just...
Or why don't you try it? Try whatever you got planned.
Yeah.
Because in a few days' time you could have your own car, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You can ring me if you want me. FaceTime me.
What should I do?
So remember, there's not really wrong way, right way. It's just a matter of trial and error, yeah?
Yeah, it's just a bit of a sticky one, but that's alright. Ciao.
That's how I would have done it.
Let's go.
Yeah, good. Well done.
I'm gassed about that. Yes. That's the kind of shit that I see my dad doing.
Yeah. I've done that when I first started driving. I'm sure I've like forgotten that there's a curb there. And then confident. I'm like, oh no. I had to come out and check.
See, next time you do that, Mark, just FaceTime me.
Get some help. No, I'm a bit more careful now, but when I got my first car, I had lots of those kind of occasions where you forget something is there.
Yeah.
But I could see that you were like really looking to see where the things were. You had it under control.
Do you know what though? That has done wonders for my confidence, that mock test just then.
Oh yeah.
Because I was feeling a bit, because we had a month off, I was feeling a bit iffy at some point, and I thought to myself, even walking in, even coming in, like last night, I was thinking, should be a good run, because it's under serious test conditions, you know what I mean?
Like a good gauge of where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then we've got 2 more as well to sort this out anyway, so.
Yeah.
Not that there's a lot to sort out. Let's go left at the end, please.
I feel like I lived up to the hype though, because I was saying that when I was doing the mistakes in the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'm just fixing the chinks in the armour. I feel like I didn't do those mistakes.
The mistakes that you were making on the way to the test centre today?
Yeah.
No, exactly.
I did fix those chinks, but some new chinks came up.
Yeah. Next traffic lights, turn right, please. Your signal. So when you're signalling, I want you to just get the signal properly, then leave it. Yeah, and then cancel it afterwards.
Because I tend to just like hold it.
Yeah. Sometimes you might not be enough. You might think it's on when it's actually not. Just make sure you're on fully. Yeah. Remember, you're the lead car, so just be checking your mirrors here as well, both sides. Yeah, don't go too slow though, yeah, and aim straight for the like that. Keep checking mirrors as you're doing that the whole time though, yeah. That's it.
How was the car positioning?
Oh, it was good. In the lanes.
Yeah,
it was good.
See, there I saw.
Yeah, this is the one you missed. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I was on the right lane.
Oh, you're thinking of an excuse?
I was thinking, yeah.
There's only I didn't see the one on the.
And I was like, I did it because it was on the left. And I was on the right.
It's both sides.
Okay.
No excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you didn't see it because you were going quite fast.
No speed, kids.
But I was glad that you did remember that if you're going to the right, that you just want to start making your way to the right nice and early.
I feel like that's one of the things that we sort of banged on for the last lesson or two.
Because before that you were thinking that you can stay in the lane for left for too long, isn't it? And then afterwards try to make your way after.
Yeah. Because I didn't think that I could stay too long. Because the way I saw right lane only was, okay, yeah, if you're turning right, but mostly to overtake. So unless you're overtaking, come back. Yeah, don't be there, sort of thing. So that was why I thought, I can't be spending too much time. Do you say turn left?
No, straight on, please. Remember, don't undertake these guys, yeah. Slow down, please. Slow down, slow down. This is what undertaking here, yeah. I'm good same pace as them.
Yeah.
But just don't go past them. You see what's happening in your lane though?
Oh shoot, yeah.
But put the signal on properly and then back to the left side. Cause you see when you holding it there, that's just wasting time when you can just put it on.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just a habit.
No, you just put it on and then that way people can see your signal early rather than having your finger there and then people don't really see you putting it on.
Yeah. No, you're right. Undertaking is a serious, right?
Yes.
Serious.
you don't need to add that much gas when these guys are close to you like this here, yeah? Because we just end up getting too close to them otherwise.
Because if I saw, I would just moved up a bit.
It's dead.
What was that?
Camera's dead.
Oh.
We got what we needed anyway, the mock test and the brief. Oh yeah, but his position, I was wondering if you could see that guy or not.
I saw him.
Positioned like quite a lot to the left.
Yeah, but then...
Because he had no signal.
No signal, I was like, nah. Because I would have just creeped up a bit to give him that space.
I thought you just didn't see him there.
No, I saw him because I was looking at him here, and then I saw him shift a little bit, and I was like, nah. And I even checked it to see if the signal was. I was checking it, I was like, nah. I was like, nope.
He's not looking to go left.
Huh?
He wasn't looking to go left because he's got no signal.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's trying to avoid traffic. Now he's going to have to chill in the traffic for a little bit. Because I was watching him the whole time on this mirror.
Now some people don't use signals that much. For some reason, like BMW drivers got a reputation for not using signals. I don't know why.
Why?
I have no idea. It's like an ongoing joke.
Comes with a bread.
Yeah. Special training not to use your indicator. Keep right here. Yeah, we're gonna turn right, third exit at the next turn. Don't signal. Just
this
yeah.
Question: should I have waited for that bus?
You don't have to. On dual carriageway, you don't have to.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a different. Oh no, if it was a normal road, then yes.
Yeah,
Even if other people are going past him, make sure you wait for him. Yeah? But on a dual carriageway, no, you don't have to wait for him.
Because I saw him flashing, and I was like, no. But then I saw there was cars behind me. I'm thinking, bro, like surely this can't be it. Yeah. Because this is a 40. How am I just stopping at any point for a bus?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you can, let's say like he's really far away.
Yeah.
And you can slow down a bit to let him out, that's different. And without affecting other drivers, but because they know anyway that it's the fast road, so they're not just going to pull out, and they'll wait for a space. So they're not expecting you to like wait for them like on the normal roads.
Have you got a gas pedal there?
No.
Oh.
No. I don't have one. What I wish I had though was like a pedal that will stop you from braking. That will cancel your brake.
My brake?
But that's the only thing we can't control. We can control, like we can stop you, we can like move a bit forward if you want to, or reverse back a bit, but we can't stop you from stopping harshly. And sometimes, let's say like, you know, a yellow box or something, and or stopping for an orange light when you don't need to, and someone right behind you. It'd be good to have that pedal just be like, no, you can't stop, and your brake doesn't work.
You should just be able to like flick the brake up and to say, to cancel mine.
Well, in my other car that I used before, the brake pedal used to move up and down, but you could, like used to move with you when you pressed yours. That's when these would move as well.
That's what I looked at to see, because I'm pressing the brake here.
No, they don't move, which is what I like, because the other one sometimes I forget my foot there, and then the learner will be like, and it really hurt as well because it goes straight into the like your trainer.
But then it's also good for you to see what they're doing.
So it's got like advantages and disadvantages. Because like sometimes they'll see, okay, why are you pressing the clutch now? Or why you don't need to brake? You don't need to press the brake right now.
Because I remember in the beginning when we were doing our lessons, that's something that you used to say, oh, why are you pressing the clutch now? Or why are you braking?
So I'd say it straight away.
Well, I mean, you can feel it, I guess, the brakes anyway. But
sometimes, or sometimes I would have to hear it first, because like, you know, earlier when you were reversing out the test center. When you were braking, I didn't realise it until a bit later on, and I was like, oh, okay, you don't need to brake, like just use your clutch control. But if it was the other car, I would know straight away that you're pressing on the brake.
Do you know what that was? That wasn't even, I was just resting my foot.
Really? Like on the brake?
Yeah, because I had moved off because we were stopped, and I was like, but I think when I was raising my foot, I didn't raise it to the full extent. Right. Do you know what I mean? That's when we called it. I was like, oh yeah.
When you were waiting for that van, by the way.
Oh yeah.
He was doing his own thing. He's already just stopped, and there was space for you to go past him.
Because the van came, and then the woman came. Right? And then I thought, oh yeah, she's gonna park in front of the pool. But then the van started moving, so I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna reverse somewhere. So I was like, oh,
let's turn right third exit here, please. use that lane when it's safe, please.
The right one?
Yeah. And then go to the right lane again, please. Yeah, so when you're coming off, make sure you signal left to let people know you're coming off there, yeah?
For whatever reason, I always find a bit mad.
What's that?
Like, turning.
Yeah.
But you're also not going to like on a decent speed.
Yeah.
So even then, I mean,
On that roundabout?
yeah, like
Yeah.
for example, just then, I knew it was dead because I can't want to and I was like, okay, let's come off here.
Yeah.
I was ready to signal, but I was like, let me focus on this one. I was like, I got caught up in the multitasking.
And the controlling more than anything.
Yeah.
Like controlling your steering and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not so much that I don't feel confident doing it, it's just so doing that and other things. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, just controlling the car, I'm fine doing it. But
Yeah.
how to control and tell the signal, do you know what I mean? I'm like,
It's one extra step.
yeah. I think it's just like, it's just.
What can you do to help yourself in that situation though there?
Signal before.
Or just slow down a tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes just slowing down a bit will help you manage other things.
Yeah,
makes it easier.
Because I just feel like when I speed up, I need to have even more attention now because I
Of course.
Yeah.
But look what's happening. Pay attention to what's happening ahead, yeah?
20.
Further ahead. Yeah. Slow down. No. You don't want to... Yeah. You're basically going in the lane while this guy was still there. Let's go back in the left when it's safe. Do you know what I mean? You're going in the lane where the van was still next to you. That's way too close there, yeah? So remember on these dual carriages, you've got to pay attention to what's happening in your lane quite far down. It will give you time to sort it out rather than waiting until you get there and then having to sort it out once you're like there basically.
Yeah.
Because they're going faster, isn't it?
That's why I'm like, I shouldn't overtake you, but you shouldn't overtake me. I shouldn't undertake you, but you definitely shouldn't overtake me.
Let's go. Let's come off here, please.
Left.
Yes, please. Yeah, a lot of people are going a bit over.
Yeah, because I'm thinking there's no way if I'm going on 30, on 40, or like 38, 37, 39, how are you?
Signal, please. My dad reckons lorries have got like a different kind of speedometer.
You think so?
I don't think so, but because he's saying every time on the motorway, you know that they have like average speed thing,
yeah,
and sometimes they've got roadworks and there's 50.
Yeah.
The lorries will always be going past.
No, it is true. It is true. Lorry drivers, and that's the thing. I feel like big trucks, that's what we were talking about last lesson. Big trucks take liberty. I think because of the size, they pretty much do whatever they want in terms of just bossing their weight around.
People move.
Yeah. Because you're gonna move. If you see any size truck, you're gonna be like that. Look,
yeah.
I can't even. One, the engine's more time gonna be more powerful. And two, you don't want to go head to head with a big car.
Exactly. That's why some people even prefer bigger cars just for that.
Just for that comfort, yeah. It is an extra layer of security as well, though. Like when you're surely when you're driving like a big truck, you feel a lot more like
protected,
like a big man. Surely, because
then when they come out, it's the smallest guy in the world.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's how they drive. So I'm assuming that that's what the car does to you.
Makes you feel big.
Yeah. It's open, isn't it?
The sign says Monday to Saturday. Yes, it is.
4 to 7 p.m. See, I was thinking of going to that lane, but I don't like that lane too tough.
Why?
Because it's going to merge into this one.
This lane's gonna merge as well.
No, but I'm saying I feel like the lane that we have.
No, I know what you mean, but no, it's they both go together. So it's not like this lane's coming into.
But I feel like this merging favours more this lane.
Right. Okay, I get what you mean.
It does, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like yesterday, you remember that guy and you was that with you or someone else? I think it was another lesson, but no, it was a different lesson where it was that same junction where I was saying to you where that lorry was turning right.
Yeah.
And you were behind him.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, why would I need to go around him? I can just wait.
Yeah.
Further down, the lanes merge.
Oh, okay.
And there was a car on the right.
Yeah.
And he's sped past. My learner, yeah. And he thought that the guy was going to stop. Well, she thought he was going to stop.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, well, he's not going to stop. But that one favors the people on the right. Because sometimes you'll be merging to that lane over there.
Because that's what I felt like that one was.
Right.
If I was out, there was no point in me going ahead of traffic to then have to merge to the right lane.
Yes, I see. Okay, I know what you mean. There are some junctions like that.
Yeah. Did you want to go right?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Just took that automatically.
We're already in the right anyway, so.
No, I know about this.
Yeah. We don't need to do what this guy's doing as well.
Roundabouts, you're always approaching gear 2 in it. You can't approach it. Well, we shouldn't anyway.
Shouldn't really approach it in 3. 2's best, and then if it's busy, 1. We're going left here, yeah? I thought these guys would have been used to this roundabout and signalled.
Yeah, I thought he was going to turn. I mean, go straight.
Same. That's why sometimes, if you're local, it can be dangerous because this bus goes that route, this bus goes that route, so you expect them to go a certain way, and even if they don't signal, you think, they're going a certain way.
Yeah, you're right.
You always have to rely on what their signal says. Yeah, so what do you feel about the next lessons? What should we do on those ones?
We could do... I do want to do a bit of parking.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah. Parking and maybe a little bit of dual carriage.
Yeah.
Just to touch on what the mistakes for today.
Okay.
But I think parking, we haven't done that.
Just go do all the maneuvers.
Yeah. And the show me.
Yeah. I'll send you the link for the video. I'll send you the link for the video for this one as well.
Okay.
Let's go left here, please. Second one dead. It's alright. It's alright. It lasted nearly 2 hours. That's not too bad though.
Oh yeah. Did you charge them before you left?
Yeah, I charged them last night.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, you were you filming when you came, when you were driving up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's turn right, please.
Decent.
Signal again.
Did I not?
You did, but it cancelled itself.
Oh right. Because I was thinking.
Remember, always listen to that click. Yeah, that will help you. Yeah? Just by the Audi there, please.
Do you know what? I'm always so proud of myself when I stop in these boxes. I'm like, get in, son.
Oh, why not? It's a good skill. So, Danilo, that was a good drive today, mate. It felt a lot calmer than yesterday. It felt a lot more relaxed and natural, like how you normally drive. Yes, not saying that yesterday was terrible, but you did make more mistakes than usual.
Yeah. That's what I said yesterday. I don't know what was going on. I think I was just. That's the thing. I think when I catch myself with work and just, I might be a bit stressed or because I was doing beginner mistakes yesterday, and that's why I was so annoyed. I was like, come on, what?
But this is the thing that people don't think about, yeah? See how you just touched on how yours like works and stuff was affecting your driving. So when you get your license, think about that, because sometimes if you get into a situation that's a bit stressful, let's say an argument with somebody, personal stuff, it does affect your driving. People don't realize that. So people get into arguments and then they'll jump in the car. And sometimes they have bad accidents because driving takes a lot of concentration. So if your mind is not there and if you're thinking about other stuff, you might be best just to leave it for a bit until you calm down and then drive. Because remember, it's not just about teaching you the mechanics of driving, it's about thinking about, you know, safety and mental side of things. If you're stressed out, sometimes people go for a drive to relax, but if you're in a state that you know you're not going to be able to concentrate, it might be best just to leave the car for a bit.
No, that's true.
Just
take a walk.
Yeah, take a walk. I saw some meme. I don't even. It's not even a meme. It was a story. Some guy in Italy took I can't remember how many miles, but he got pissed off with his wife. He was gone for like 8 days on a walk, some long walk.
Bruh, what the hell? What did she do, bro?
And then someone in the comments was like, yeah, I bet when he came back, and she was like, one more thing.